seen the title of this video and you would know that I'm going to be creating a healthy Choc Peppermint Bark. And let me tell you, I am one very excited girl right now because I've been thinking about this recipe for probably a week now, and yeah, I'm super excited to see how it turns out. I've never made it before, so I have no idea how it's actually going to turn out, but I know it's going to be good because chocolate with toppings is always a positive outcome. So yeah, we're going to healthify it obviously because that's what I do best, and it's still going to taste amazing, and I'm super excited. And yeah, let's just stop the blubbering now and get straight into the recipe. Okay, so for this recipe I'm actually going to be making my own chocolate. If you either don't have time or you can't be bothered or you don't have the ingredients, you can always just use chocolate and like melt it down, but I prefer making my own chocolate because I know exactly what is going inside of the chocolate bark. So I'm going to start by using a 1/3 cup of nut butter. So I don't really have much of either, so I'm actually going to use both combined, but you can obviously just use like peanut butter, almond butter, cashew butter, even like hazelnut butter would be cool. But yeah, I'm going to use both peanut butter and almond butter. So we have a 1/3 cup of nut butter into the bowl. We're then going to add in a 1/3 cup of coconut oil. Okay, and then just mix that up. We then have a 1/4 cup of maple syrup or any liquid sweetener of choice. So a 1/4 cup of that. And then some cacao. So I'm going to start out with, I think I'm going to go 1/2 cup of cacao. Whoa, half of it goes in the bowl already. It's 1/2 cup of cacao. Okay, so once it gets nice and thick, like this, obviously give it like a little taste test and see if you're happy with the flavors. It might need a bit more sweetener or chocolate or something. See, I like it like that. It's quite dark tasting, but I love dark chocolate, so for me, that's really good. And then obviously, don't use the same spoon unless you're planning on eating the whole thing yourself. I feel kind of sorry for all the people that eat my food, especially Dim and my mum, because I'm always taste testing and like licking my fingers and like licking the spoon. I've probably licked your food sometimes too. Sorry about that. I then thought it would be fun to use peppermint extract just to give it more of like a peppermint flavor, because to me peppermint and Christmas go really well together, especially like candy canes and all that. So yeah, I might go in with just 1/2 teaspoon. We'll just start out with. Whoa, that was a bit more. I'll just use a spatula to stir it in. It smells very minty. I hope I didn't just stuff that up. No, that's good. You can put a little bit more in if you love things really peppermint, but I think not many people love peppermint, so I might just keep it quite basic. That way everybody who eats is satisfied. Okay, so then I have something in my eye. Ow. Ow. Ouch. All right, we're then going to take a baking tray. This is just like a little slice tin. And I'm just gonna line that with baking paper. This is really important, otherwise your chocolate ain't gonna come out. So make sure you line it. So once it's lined, we're then just gonna pour the chocolate in to the tray. Now yours might not go the whole way of the tray, depending on how thick you want your bark as well. You can either spread it out the whole way or just kind of use only 1/4 or 1/2 the tray. Totally up to you. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna save all of this for later so I can lick the bowl.
A few moments later.
then just spread it through the tray. I kind of want this to be quite thick. I don't want it to be too thin, but at the same time, I don't know, I might only use like 2/3 of the tray. Maybe a bit more. It's mandatory. You've got to taste what you're making. Alright, so once you've got that all spread out onto your tray, you can see I've left like a tiny sliver without the chocolate on it because I don't want it to get any thinner than it currently is. I then have some dark chocolate coated cherries and some pretzels and a candy cane. So before you come at me saying that this is not healthy, I know it's full of sugar. Well, it's literally just made of sugar, but yeah, whatever. It's Christmas time and I'm allowed to live a little and enjoy Christmas food. So I'm just using this one candy cane for this whole healthy dish. So don't come at me, all right? But I'm just going to use a rolling pin and just bash this up quite finely into like little crumbles and then sprinkle it over the top of my chocolate bark. That's the word. Why does it not have any smell? So put the candy cane stick in the bag, put it on the ground or on the table, whatever, and take your weapon of choice and just give it a light little hit. Now we're just going to layer our bark with whatever we want. So I might leave the candy cane to the end. I'm going to add in some chocolate coated cherries. Now obviously you don't have to use chocolate coated cherries. I just thought because cherries are quite a Christmas thing, I would use some of those. So just evenly distribute those. I did actually cut these up. I then have some little mini pretzels. Just going to break those up and spread them. I might keep some whole to make it look cute. But okay, and then I'm going to go in with the candy cane and put that over the top. Ooh. I remember these tasting so much better when I was a kid. By the way, it's not cooking with love if you don't make a mess, so don't be afraid to get messy in the kitchen. That is my #1 advice when it comes to cooking. You just want to make sure everything's also poked into the chocolate so that way it will set and it will stick in there. You don't want your top ingredients just falling around the place. Alright, so I'm going to go let this set in the freezer, probably for like half an hour or so. And once it's set, I will show you the end result. Goodbye, my love. See you soon. By the way, these are my little rumbles that I made just before. I'm going to post the recipe on my blog, so I will link it in the description below. But I had tasted so many of these before I rolled them into balls, and I think I got a little bit tipsy, I'm not going to lie. But yes, love these so much. Let's see if it's ready. So, that looks so good. It's nice and rock hard, so we're going to break it up into just like rough chunks and give it a taste test. By the way, I haven't actually had lunch yet, so this is going to be a good lunch. This smells so good. Ooh, nice. I really like the thickness as well. I'm super happy I didn't let it spread the whole way, but in saying that, it is quite thick, so who knows. Anyways, let's break it up. My mouth is salivating. Oh. Yum. I'm super happy I'm home alone right now because I can be a pig and no one is going to be able to taste it with me. That is so good. Oh my gosh. So to me, this is a perfect recipe if you're like going to a Christmas party, if you're going out for Christmas lunch or dinner or whatever, or if you want to gift this to someone, that would be an awesome gift. Or just make it for yourself, because honestly, that's like the taste of Christmas right there. Happy. So there we have my Choc Peppermint Christmas Bark. Honestly, this tastes amazing. You can add anything that you want to it. So if you want to add like cranberries or a different type of chocolate coated berry or nut or something, or even some nuts, or you know, some like white chocolate or something, that would also be really, really good. It's literally just so versatile. You just get some chocolate and put whatever you want in there. But this combo is really good. So I would totally recommend this. And yeah, I'm gonna go hide this in the freezer now before Dim finds out that we've got it. So that is the end of today's video. If you did enjoy this recipe and you are going to try it yourself, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because I am starting to post more videos and you guys are keeping me accountable. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!